Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giripadhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giripadhari Yashodanandana Braja Janarandana Yashodanandana Braja Janarandana Jamuna Tira Panasari Jamuna Tira Vanasari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Madhava Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giripadhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giripadhari Yashodanandana Braja Janarandana Yashodanandana Braja Janarandana Jamuna Tira Vanasari Jamuna Tira Vanasari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Premanande. Jayam Vishupad Paramahamsa Pri Rajgacharya Stokara Sakta Sri Srimad His Divine Grace Sirabai Charanarvin Bhakti Vedanta Swami Sri Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Skandi Biti Founder Acharya's Divine Grace Sri Prabhupada Ki Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur Ki Samaveta Bhakti Vrinda Ki Harinam Sankirtan Ki Grantaraj Bhagavatam Ki Jai Nitai Gaura Nitai. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Guru and to Sri Gauranga, all glories to Sri Prabhupada Ki. Om Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurimilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhuttare Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Parakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tvam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakandikam Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kantana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vansakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Vidiraya. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a very means of conquest, let us first offer respectful obeisances unto Narayana, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, unto Narayan Rishi, the supremest human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Nasta prayesha badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. By regularly hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam and by rendering a service unto the pure devotee, all that is troublesome within the heart becomes destroyed or practically to nil, and loving devotional service unto the Supreme Lord, who is praised with transcendental songs, becomes established as an irrevocable fact. Idam Bhagavatam Nama Puranam Brahma Samhita Uttama Shloka Charita Sakara Bhagavan Rishi Nisreya Sayalokasya Dhanyam Swasyayanam Maha. This Srimad Bhagavatam, known as the Grantaraj, the king of all Vedic literatures, is the literary incarnation of God. It is compiled by the incarnation of God, the Srila Vyasadeva. It is meant for the ultimate good of all people. It is all successful, all blissful, and all perfect. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Srivasade Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Om Sarabhyaya Namaha.
Om Sarabhyaya Namaha.
Om Sarabhyaya Namaha.
Om Sarabhyaya Namaha.
Om Sarabhyaya Namaha. Mukam karoti vacharam pangom nagayate girim yatipatamaham bande Sri Gurum Dinataranam. Yatipatamaham bande Sri Gurum Dinataranam. Hare Krishna. Welcome to our morning Bhagavatam class. We're reading, continuing from chapter 9 of the first canto, chapter entitled The Passing Away of Bhishma Dev, and today is text number I believe 29. 29.
29?
Yes. Dharmam pravadatas tasya sa kalah pratyupastitaha yo yoginash chanda mrityor vanchitas tutarayanah dharmam pravadatastasya sakala pratyupastitaha yo yoginas chanda mrityor vanchitas tutarayanah dharmam pravadatastasya sakala pratyupastitah. Maybe some spice in the kitchen. Yo yoginas chandamrityo vanchitas tutarayanah dharmam pravaditas tasya sakala pratyupastitah yo yoginas chandamrityo vanchitas tutarayanah dharmam pravadatastasya sakala pratyupastitah yo yoginas chandamrityor vanchitas tutarayanah
Dharmam pravadatastasya sakala pratyupastitah yo yoginas chandamrityor vanchitas tutarayanah dharmam pravadatastasya sakala pratyupastitah yo yoginas chandamrityor vanchitas tutarayanah dharmam
occupational duties,
occupational duties,
prabhadataha,
pravadataha,
while describing
while describing
tasya,
tasya,
his,
his,
saha,
saha,
that,
that,
kalaha,
kalaha,
time,
time,
pratyupastitaha,
pratyupastitaha,
exactly appeared,
exactly appeared,
yaha,
yaha,
that is,
that is,
yoginaha,
yoginaha,
for the mystics,
for the mystics,
chandamrityoho,
chandamrityoho,
of one who dies
one who dies
according to one's own selection of time,
according to one's own selection of time,
vanchitaha,
vanchitaha,
is desired by,
is desired by,
two, but
but
uttarayanaha, the
uttarayanaha,
period when the sun runs
the period when the sun runs
on the northern horizon.
on the northern horizon.
Translation and purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. When Bhishmadev was describing occupational duties, the sun's course ran into the northern hemisphere. This period is desired by mystics who die at their will. Kindly repeat after me. While Bhishmadev was describing occupational duties, kindly repeat after me. While Bhishmadev was describing occupational duties, the sun's course ran into the northern hemisphere. This period is desired by mystics who die at their will. Purport. The perfect yogis or mystics can leave the material body at their own sweet will at a suitable time and go to a suitable planet desired by them. In the Bhagavad Gita 8:24, it is said that self-realized souls who have exactly identified themselves with the interests of the Supreme Lord can generally leave the material body during the time of the fire god's effulgence and when the sun is in the northern horizon, and thus achieve the transcendental sky. In the Vedas, these times are considered auspicious for quitting the body, and they are taken advantage of by the expert mystics who have perfected the system. Perfection of yoga means attainment of such super-mental states as to be able to leave the material body as desired. Yogis can thus reach any planet within no time without a material vehicle. The yogis can reach the highest planetary system within a very short time, and this is impossible for the materialists. Even attempting to reach the highest planet will take millions of years at a speed of millions of miles per hour. This is a different science, and Bhishmadev knew well how to utilize it. He was just waiting for the suitable moment to quit his material body. And the golden opportunity arrived when he was instructing his noble grandsons, the Pandavas. He thus prepared himself to quit his body before the exalted Lord Sri Krishna, the pious Pandavas, and the great sages headed by Bhagavan Vyasa, etc. All great souls. Translation again. While Bhishmadev was thus describing occupational duties, the sun's course ran into the northern hemisphere. This period is desired by mystics who die at their will. So there's a whole science which is known by mystics, and this was known to grandfather Bhishmadev as well, whom, as we know, had received a boon. He had received the boon of choosing the time of leaving his body. Nowadays this is not practiced and not known. Maybe in the Himalayas there might be some yogis who still know this science, but it is a material science. What is more important because that's also explained in the Bhagavad Gita, that what is the best time to leave the body? The best time to leave the body is when we're able to remember Krishna. Whether it is, materially speaking, auspicious or inauspicious. There are certain times connected with the sun. The sun travels for 6 months in the southern hemisphere and travels for another 6 months in the northern hemisphere. But for those who are practicing devotional service, it is secondary what time. So the best time, and of course for most people in Kali Yuga especially, that is not that is not under our control. So the best time is actually when we are able to Ante Narayana Smriti. Ante means at the end of life. Narayana means Narayana or Krishna. Smriti means to be able to remember. So there are many wonderful things in the whole practice of mystic yoga, but it is not recommended actually for this age. It is not the process that is recommended. What is recommended is especially the transcendental chanting of the holy name. And to facilitate the practice of this chanting of the holy name, what is important is to create a suitable atmosphere. Suitable atmosphere means living a lifestyle which is making it more easy for us to remember Krishna. And of course that is given by our Vaishnavacharyas especially, through the process of the 9 activities of devotional service, beginning with Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. So Antim Narayana Smriti, that is more easily possible when we give, especially in Kali Yuga at this time, emphasis on hearing and chanting. Sravanam is considered the most important of all activities. That's why on a daily basis we are meant to hear transcendental sound vibration. there's a major difference between transcendental sound vibration and material sound vibration. So our primary responsibility is to create an immediate situation for ourselves, means wherever we are living. That's why today we have to get that instrument which will allow us to hear transcendental sound, because we don't have devotees who can perform 24-hour kirtan. It will take some time. So creating the atmosphere, creating a situation that makes it more easy for us to remember is very important. Otherwise our mind tends to go towards material sound vibration, because we're surrounded by material sound vibration. The material world is full of material sound, and especially when the culture, what is modern day culture? Modern day culture is based on material pursuits, material objectives, material goals in life, and therefore that is automatically supported by or accompanied by material sound. So therefore, unless we create temples are especially meant for that purpose, but not only temples, because we cannot live in a temple all the time. Most people never live in a temple for a long period of time. But this was 2 days ago when we were discussing with one local Khmer person what he was telling. He was mentioning that this is part of the culture, like here in Cambodia, that every single, at least one son in the family, must spend some time in a Buddhist temple or pagoda. So that is, because if you go to, when we travel here in Cambodia, and especially if we are coming close to pagoda, they always have music, usually. Very, very pleasing, very soft, very conducive to make the mind like peaceful. Because Buddhism is the lifestyle, and the whole culture is meant to make one, what is Buddha's position? It's meditation position. People, they go to the pagoda and they sit and in a meditative position. And, they have their particular style, a particular way. Not in a yoga way. They have their special way of sitting. And usually they have instrument. You know?
Same ball.
A little bit like in Bali, no?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Same ball like.
Yeah. So that is ingrained in the Buddhist culture to spend some time to actually live in a temple. Sometimes for many years. So usually it's only for a certain period of time. So the idea is that to how to turn the consciousness, how to make the consciousness more spiritual, more transcendental, because in the outside world, the sound vibration largely is material. So that is the sound vibration. Hare Krishna. The sound vibration affects our consciousness. So that's why we should be living in such a way that we have maximum opportunity to hear transcendental sound vibration. So that's why when we walk into a temple, we should hear the transcendental sound.
So, Guru Maharaj, I have a question.
Yes.
How we can protect the foundation of bhakti, especially for young people like that? Because young people, like sometimes good bhakti, sometimes good service Krishna, sometimes very less like that. How we can protect the bhakti?
How we can perfect the bhakti?
Protect.
Huh?
Protect.
Protect.
Yes.
Oh, how we can protect
The bhakti of the young
Yes.
people.
Young people.
for young people. The whole process is directly, intimately connected with Sangha, association, isn't it? So, not only for young people, but for everyone, the more we associate with transcendental sound vibration, the more we are keeping our body and our mind busy or engaged in different activities connected with Krishna consciousness, then we will not be diverted. We will not be taken away so easily. Yeah, it is mentioned. It is well known. Prabhupada sometimes he would quote how idle mind. There's a saying in English: idle mind is a devil's workshop. Idle mind means when our mind is not engaged in Krishna conscious activities, then our mind will go to so many material thoughts, and that is making our advancement in spiritual life more difficult. So we need to learn how to nicely engage ourselves, which for devotees includes especially different kind of, we call outreach. Outreach means preaching program. So how to engage the body, how to engage the mind, and these are the activities of thinking, feeling, willing, the more we practice to think about Krishna, to think about Krishna's mission, to think about what we can do for making, for example, our center here more attractive, to make it more, to keep it more clean. So these three activities of thinking and feeling and willing, if we don't engage those in Krishna's service, then they will be by nature engaged in non-devotee activities. Yeah. So we have to keep good contact with devotees. We have to try. Prabhupada would say, we have to, that's another expression, we have to tax our brain. Tax our brain means we have to always be thinking how to more nicely practice Krishna consciousness, how to bring more people in contact with, just like we have one devotee, he's all alone, a little bit like you, in Burkina Faso. That's in one country in Western Africa, Burkina Faso. Yeah, I didn't even know about the country up until a couple of years ago. So he's practically the only, initiated devotee in the whole country, in charge of a temple, and so he goes out quite regularly, distributing some prasadam and feeding the cows, because he knows the importance of cows. And in his country, actually, the president of the country is promoting a return to more natural, traditional lifestyle and activities, which is good. So even though one may be alone, when we are keeping connection with what is given to us in our Guru Parampara, our Vaisnavacharyas, when we hear the various instructions, either in the books or through classes, when we keep in contact with devotees, then Krishna will, Dadami Buddhi Yogamtam, Krishna will give us good intelligence how to do. If we want to do, engage in spiritual activities, Krishna will give us good intelligence. If we want to engage in material activities, Krishna also gives intelligence. Because according, Krishna is seated in everyone's heart, and sarvasya aham ridi sanidhisto mata smritir jnanam apohanam cha. He gives intelligence, knowledge, and also forgetfulness. So, Srila Prabhupada, he wanted us to find different ways to be engaged, to be busy, to be engaged in Mahaprabhu's mission. So we, either ourselves, we have to think and pray to Krishna to help us, understand, okay, which ways. Like it's always, prasadam is always something that everyone needs and likes. So even like this devotee, he just buys like some bananas or makes some simple preparation, and many of our devotees like in Bali and other countries, they they have different kind of catering service. Our devotees were doing at the farm also before. So that's one simple way to interact with people, to be engaged in Krishna service, and those who get prasadam, they may not know, but they get purified, and some of them they may take interest in Krishna consciousness. So especially because young people have more energy, so more passion. So that energy, that passion needs to be dovetailed in Krishna's service. Otherwise, we will use our energy for non-devotional activities, which is not good.
I think young people always want to try anything.
Yes, so we should dovetail that and try. Is there somebody here or what?
Maybe most of us.
Oh, Bonsofat. On a motorbike. He came by car?
Yeah.
Motor bike, yeah. So okay, because it's already, what time now? 9 o'clock?
Yes. 9:40.
Okay, already late. Hare Krishna. So by 9 o'clock, the motor passion is already starting, so we should finish our program before 9 o'clock. Jai Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Jai Sri Prabhupada ki, Gaura Nitai, Jai Bangsafat ki Jai. Hare Krishna, welcome. Prabhu ki